you suggest to people to stay in one company, or is it better to transfer para tumaas yung sweldo then transfer again para your salary goes higher? What's your tip?
For me, I look for organizations that I resonate with. The mission, the vision, the purpose of the organization, and the role they offer me allows me to combine these two things and make an impact in the lives of the people I work with, in the clients that we serve, and all those things. Now, if those are your reasons, go do it.
We have the country manager for White & Case, Carlo Mata. I normally talk about investing, entrepreneurship. You are one of the first people I would interview in the vlog that is very successful as an employee. People always think that the only way for you to be good is kailangan mo mag-business, kailangan mo mag-invest, especially if you're in the Philippines. How did you make your way from where you were before to become a country manager?
My first job was in insurance. I was a marketing person, basically sales, selling insurance plans. I've been working all my adult life, so 8 years.
Okay. 8 years. Madami mag-unsubscribe nito kasi we thrive on authenticity. Wala na, tapos na.
I started working in 2002. 2 months after I graduated from college, I already started working in the enterprise where I'm currently holding office.
How many months did you stay there?
I was there for about 5 months.
Okay.
And then, my uncle and my dad wanted to try a business.
Okay.
They asked if I'd like to run the operations of the business.
Okay.
I did that for about 2.5 years. A lot of people think that running a business is very easy.
It's hard.
It's hard. It's really hard. We didn't make money. In fact, the truth is we lost money. Si Isa, my wife now, who was at that time my girlfriend, she just graduated from college and she was out searching for a job. And so, nung time na yun, wala naman online. So you print your resume, you walk around Ortigas and Makati with an envelope.
Ganun pala nung panahon ninyo. I didn't know that. I
Ganun
didn't
yun.
know that.
Bago nagka-online, bago nagka-vlogging.
Okay.
And then she happened to have just one copy of my resume with me. She entered into one of the offices in Discovery Suites, which was a BPO company. And she said, I have one copy of your resume. Do you want me to drop it off? I said, sure. And the rest is history. That's how I got into the BPO industry.
Oh, so that was 2002 still.
No, ano na yun? 2004.
Okay. There's a big notion also that if you're in the BPO industry, your salary should be relatively higher.
I think the BPO industry is on the higher end versus maybe the general industries outside.
When you started to earn money, what did you do?
I started to spend more.
Talaga? Okay.
Oh, I didn't grow up well off like you, no?
So sobra, guys. Kung alam niyo lang, sa kinis pa lang ng mukha niya, alam na natin saan gano kayaman.
Okay. When I started earning for myself and I started having the ability to buy things that in the past I grew up I couldn't spend, I sort of overdid it a bit.
Do you remember pa your starting salary at that time?
Yes.
Talaga?
My first pay was 21.
Oh, kasi alam mo, mataas lagi dapat sa BPO, no? Compared to start.
Well, nung nag-start kasi, it wasn't matagal na yun, no?
Okay.
So I started 2004 in the BPO. So, at that time, I was a supervisor. Nasa 21,000 yung
Supervisor
salary.
ka na?
Oh, I came in as a supervisor, 21 lang.
Okay. Fast forward to where we are now, country manager. Yes. How did you do it? What are your tips for people who, like my wife, ayaw niya mag-business. She just likes something that's fixed.
I think just understanding that there's a process to everything. I think what breaks my heart often is when people go to seminars, they talk to hundreds of employees who are needing an encouragement, needing a pat on the back. They're tired, they're fatigued. And the first thing they hear or they're told is, empleyado ka lang, you should work for yourself, start your own business. I don't think there's anything wrong in being faithful to serve others, in knowing your position in the corporate world. People skills really, I think, is very important. Your ability to coach people, to help them through a process, to understanding themselves, handling conflict. As a supervisor and as a people leader in general, it's understanding that every person is different and understanding what motivates them and having the ability to relate with people. I think, especially as a supervisor, is very important.
Syempre, the number of people that you manage also, from a supervisor to manager to a VP to probably handling different divisions to the entire company. What changed?
I think the fundamentals are the same. That's why I say enjoy the process wherever you are. Just enjoy the process, because faithfulness in your current level is what will prepare you for greater levels of fruitfulness, right? And you have to hone these skills early on. Kasi as you go up the ladder, there's a saying, people are less honest with you the higher up you go because they'll tell you not what you need to hear, but they'll tell you what you want to hear. Developing that skill set to hone in on the true pulse of the organization, of the people, is so crucial, it's so critical, so that when you go higher up, you understand, you know how to filter between what people are telling you because that's what they think you want to hear and everything else that's unspoken in the organization.
Do you suggest to people to stay in one company, or is it better to transfer para tumaas yung sweldo then transfer again para your salary goes higher? What's your tip?
Look, at the end of the day, I think if you're the breadwinner, you look after your family, right? If it's a blessing that you've been praying for and it's something that would help your family, why not? Like in my case, one of the reasons why I had to move from a previous role was because Isa, after we had our first child, Nisi, Isa had to go and be a full-time mom. And so she was already working for one of the top banks here in the Philippines as a manager. So that was a significant loss of income. That was about 40% of our total combined income. Obviously, it's unfair to put that pressure on your current organization to try to match, right? At the end of the day, there was really nothing that could fill that void. I had to look for an opportunity that would match my financial goals. At the same time, something that I can grow with as an organization and I believed in. And so for me, I look for organizations that I resonate with. The mission, the vision, the purpose of the organization, and the role they offer me allows me to combine these two things and make an impact in the lives of the people I work with, in the clients that we serve, and all those things. Now, if those are your reasons, go do it.
Do you recommend that it's better, it makes it faster for you to earn more if you shift, or you just stick it out in your company and wait for a promotion? I'll make it situational pa. What if there are one way up and then you're apat kayo naghahati sa position, so malamang pag nabakante yun, you will have to slug it out with the other 4 people and the chance that they hire outside pa.
Correct.
Ganon. So what would be better? You wait until you get that promotion, or you transfer?
Part of growing as a professional is understanding that disappointments and closed doors are part of the process of growing. Just because a door closes on you or an opportunity you've been wanting closes on you does not mean that the organization or the company or your position is not meant for you. It may mean that the timing is not right. If you use that opportunity to sit down with either the hiring managers, get genuine feedback, because it's all about getting better.
If I'm an employee, do you suggest that to supplement my income, I get a sideline?
If there's a need in the office, why not be the one to meet the need, diba? I mean, kung naglalako ka sa office, number 1, you're meeting a need of your office mates. Number 2, you get the reward, the financial reward. And then 2 birds, 1 stone, better pa. Pero, I think careful lang on sidelining. Kasi if you sideline on something, it may divide your focus. And especially earlier on, you have to earn your stripes.